We need also to add the two objects here, the Giftiz listener and its Giftiz to the main screen on our app. So it's not only in the game playing mode, but also it's gonna be on the main screen of the app. So basically I'm just gonna save this scene and go to the main scenes in our app here. Let me just go to the tab in main, just double click on it, and here I'm just gonna paste the two objects that I have. And for the Giftiz, because it's gonna be in the main screen, you need to add the Giftiz to the main screen. But notice here the Giftiz button right now, it's on the bar, so I need to change its position to the default layer, or change its layer to the default layer. And let's say the order in layer gonna be 2, so you can see the button is over there. But we gotta have a problem with the responsiveness. So because you click here, you see the position of the button is changed. So let's say I want to change its position. Let me just go to the scene and try to change its position, put it here. So I'm just gonna put it here, but notice here it sounds good here, but let us change the aspect ratio of the screen. Let's say I want to run it on, let's add a 3 times aspect ratio, 3 times 4. And let's look what is going to happen. Notice here that the position of this button is changed. It's not responsive. So there's a very nice solution in our script here for the game with something called responsive.c# script. The responsive.c# script is responsible for handling the orientation or the responsiveness of the UI elements inside your game. This is a great feature from the UI kit tool. So basically I'm just gonna add something called responsive. So you need to search for responsive script inside our UI kit, and there's many kind of scale types. So I need to select an aspect ratio scale type, and here you need to do the scale, do the translate, and the most important one, which is the camera. So you need to select the camera. Generally you have to select the main camera here. So if you run the app, you're gonna see we got the icon in the middle of the screen. So why is that happening? Because we say the X position is 0.5 the screen and the Y position is 0.5 the screen. We talking about from bottom here, from the bottom corner. So from the bottom left corner, it's 0.5, 0.5. So I need to say, alright, from the bottom Y corner, I need to make it 0.95, and from the X corner, I need to make it 0.5. So let's run and see. So just gonna be centralized there. And that sounds good. If you give it 1, it should be far away from the, as you can see here. But this is gonna be responsive. I need to change the scale a little bit, the scale fraction, the width and the height scale. So let's say 48 times 30, 37. I guess this is gonna be fine for this scale. Alright. For the aspect ratio fraction, let's say 1.7. Just gonna scale it in the ratio of 1.7 for the height and the width. So this is a perfect position. So when you click on it, nothing gonna happen, because when you add the Giftiz here, you have to add it to the buttons handler inside your script. So we did everything just fine, but we didn't add this into the buttons handler. So you need to go to the main camera. We got a script here called input handler, and I need just to increase the size of this array into 6 buttons, and just drag and drop the Giftiz inside one of these elements. Let's say no, yes, it's the last element here. So right now I can just save it, and when I click on the gift, is just gonna execute the same function as we did before on game gift win, just gonna be executed again as we did before. So if you click here, notice the console here, just gonna clean it. Click here, just that function just gonna be executed. All right. So our next step, we wanna export this game and test it into our Android emulator.